everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue, and I'm from OML Embroidery, and on the computer today is Don. Don's always Don's always on the computer. You know, are we live? Is it showing? We're going on? Yeah, there we are. Nice bright colors for today. Now, I want to show you guys what I did. Last week, you remember we did the orange, and I'm really happy to say that I made the bag. And I did, it's not perfect, but I really didn't do a bad job on it. Look at, I top stitched everything. There's nice even lines. I improvised because I didn't have enough of this fabric, so I cut it and matched it so you can hardly see. And I've just got to put straps on it. So let's look on the inside. You guys should have a nice view for the inside. Look at how pretty that is on the inside.
I love it.
Isn't that awesome? So it really came together easily. Once you get, I had to do the zipper a couple of times because I'm not very good at zippers, and I wanted it to lay flat. But I gotta tell you, I love this. I love this. Look, I even top stitched here. The instructions are fantastic. Sam has laid claim to this bag. I just gotta figure out how I want the straps to go. Isn't that something? So Beatrice wanted pineapple, so that's why we're doing it today. Yay, everyone's I love the bag. Thank you. It's my first attempt. I've been practicing a lot of the sewing, quilting and doing different things. So I'm finally starting to get better at it. So our pineapple has three different colors on it, and here's the fabric I chose. Now this fabric, the beautiful yellow, is from Missouri Star. Thank you, Judy Quilt. She thought I needed solid colors, and she was right. And this, the yellowy kind of batik gold color that looks exactly like a fresh pineapple, nice and ripe, is boundless. So that's part of the craftsy stuff that I used to get. Now this here, I'm finding for some reason I really like this fabric, and I only have a little bit of it. It's from wilmingtonprints.com. That's not where I bought it. I bought it at a local place. And I love it. I don't know why. The green and then there's black dots. I'm thinking kiwi. Ha ha. Ha ha. So if you guys want to go through the putting together of this bag, I mean, I'm not a professional sewist, but I can give you, tips on it. I'm not sure if the pineapple is going to be any easier because it's smaller, but I love it. I'm so happy with it. It is so cute.
Making a pineapple bag too?
Yeah, Beatrice wants one. So, there we go.
Everyone wants a bag.
I know. So I am doing the size C, which is 5x7. So I did the orange, so you get an idea of the size. The orange is the B size. So it was kind of 6x10 ish. So please, yes, we want putting the together. I can do my best. Like I said, I don't think I did too badly, and I'm pretty darn happy with it, and I'm sure Sam will be too. So that's something we can work on. And I found with these projects and doing embroidery, you need to practice the sewing a little bit, because you have to be patient or whatever to be able to do this. We can do the slices, but putting them together is just the icing on the cake. It's fantastic.
I think you did a fantastic job.
Why, thank you. I even messed around with colors. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but this is a lighter orange, and this one is darker, and it goes light, dark, just for a little bit of a difference there. So I've matched my threads just delightfully. This green is absolutely perfect for this fabric. I don't think I could have gotten any closer than that.
Nope.
And batting, I'm not using my crappy batting that I did yesterday. I have wonderful pieces of warm and natural. Thank you, Debbie Mitchell. Awesome. And we are going to go to the machine. Now, right now, I have black on the machine, but that's so you can just see what I'm doing. Look how bright this spread is. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? So, okay, let's go to my Luminaire 2 that we know is Captain Jack, and that can be Harkness or Sparrow, whatever you prefer. And so I've got my 5x7 with the pretty googly eyes, and I'm using a cutaway, and it's a no-show mesh, which is nice and soft and not too thick. And the first step we're going to do is the placement. Now, I always try to point out that I cut my stabilizer down just so it doesn't get in the way of the cameras. You don't have to do that, but I do. So you can see bobbin is going to be a little risky, but not terribly.
Well, it looks like at least half.
It's about half, and I think I'll make it. So I'm willing to risk it. I don't want to build up the bobbin graveyard too much. And as always, here is Bjorn. He is a character that we stitched. Which camera?
Tight then.
Okay, well, that's all you have to say. And this design is free on Embroidery Garden, and we just have fun. And he keeps the Norwegian gremlins away. So that's all it is. I just keep Bjorn here. So let's get started. Again, I have black. It was just loaded. So finish editing. Oh, press embroidery. There we go. Gotta get it in the right mode there. Awesome. Alicia, thank you. Yes, we need a video on bag assembly. Awesome. Ooh, this is quite small. Okay. That's cool. I mean, I can read the size, but it's always different when you actually see it. That's cool. I want to see what this pineapple looks like. So once that's down, we are going to put our nice batting. Like I said, I used crappy batting yesterday. And this is a joy to use the warm and natural. And again, I'm using black just so you guys can see it better. I'm going to be loading up my bright yellow. There we go. And we're going to do a quick trim on this once it stitches. It's going to stitch it down twice. I'm going to have to try stitching out the bigger ones too. I guess you could actually make like a huge tote bag. Big pillow.
Big tote for the beach.
Well, perfect bag for the beach, don't you think?
I think so, yeah.
I think that would be awesome. Okay, so let's go back to the desk. Now we can. And we are going to get everything out of the way. And I'm going to grab my Tula Pinks right here, my duckbill scissors, and always remember to use them when you need to use them properly. So the bill part goes on the stabilizer side, and it just helps you glide along. It is a lot better with sharp scissors, just saying. It took me a little bit to get used to them, but I love having sharp scissors. So always take your time trimming. There's no rush. There's never ever any rush. And get it as close as you can. This just keeps the batting out of the seam allowance, which saves me and you a lot of swear words because it takes the bulk out of it. So we're good on that. I like the size. Do you see the size difference? It's quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Nice.
So groovy. All right, let's go back to the Luminaire, and we're going to put it on the wide camera, and we're going to change our thread. So I'm going to take off the black. Always remember to pull your thread in the direction that it normally goes so you don't mess up your tension. And I'm going to put on the bright yellow because that's what we're going to be stitching next. And okay, I seem to have a little knot going on. So I'm going to fix that. There we go. We always want the thread to come off of the spool properly. And if there's a little twist or it got caught underneath, you have to fix it. Because that'll mess everything up, break a needle, cause you issue. So, bright yellow it is, ready to rock and roll. Now I have my fabrics all set out. It took me forever to pick out my fabrics. I actually wanted to do the whole thing in the gold, and I still might do that, but all right, so we want to do placement for the middle piece, which I'm doing the bright yellow. Yeah, I wanted to do the whole thing in the gold colors because it looked delicious. If that makes any sense. Not sure if it does, but it looked delicious. There we go. Looking good. Makes me want to eat some pineapple. All right, and I should have ironed my fabric, but I fell asleep, so there's none of that going on. So we'll just have to bear with it. So once the placement stitch is down, then now we got to make sure on this that we have a seam allowance going on. I'm going to be cutting it there, so that should be good. But we got to remember to leave our seam allowance on the sides. Otherwise, you'll be a little short and it makes it a lot more difficult. So now that we have that, and the part that I didn't iron doesn't matter, what luck. So I'm happy about that. Ooh, that might have been a little close, but hey, that's okay. Perfect. I love it. Such a great color. Listen to the machine purr. I don't know if you guys caught the video yesterday, but we did some quilt stitching and I was playing around with the projector and it was a lot of fun. I quite enjoyed it. My only issue, can we go back to the desk, Don?
Yep.
My only issue was all the bright lights. It was hard for me to see the projector. I know everyone kept telling me to turn the lights off or down or something, but you won't be able to see if I do that. So I just kind of bared with it, but I finished it yesterday and I love it. So now on these sides, we need to leave a seam allowance. We don't need all this. So I'm just going to cut the seam allowance. Now at the top, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's kind of wavy. Remember to leave the side, but we're going to be putting different colors on it, so we want to give it a trim. Now, the thing with this part is the next colors are going to slightly overlap, so you don't have to worry too much about how well you're trimming because it's going to be covered up. My only thing is that maybe it'll show through, but I'm not really sure. Let's see. So I'm just, I am taking my time, but not too much time. I like these wavies. They're perfect. And I'm hoping that the gold, the other color, looks awesome. Oh, I keep catching my, should have done it the other way. I keep catching my batting with the sharp point. So there we go. Yay. Okay, back to the machine. Loving it.
So,
all right, I'm still keeping, what's that?
now it's up, sorry.
Oh, okay. Little off. I'm the one who had a nap.
I hit the button, it was on the wrong camera when I hit it.
Oh, well, that's nice. See how it overlaps there? So if you didn't trim it out perfectly, don't worry. these are the placement for the next color. So we're going to put the gold or the orange here and here. See how it overlaps? It's a little bit lower. So we don't have to worry if our trimming is off. Now the rind on this part is really narrow, but I think it'll be okay. So these are both the same colors, so they did it at the same time. Now I'm just going to pull my hoop out a little bit, and I have a couple of scrap pieces that I want to make sure fit. I didn't cut anything new. That should be just fine. I think this side's a bit longer. But I thought, you see the different colors in this one? I thought it would look really good as the whole thing. Like just literally the whole thing. I just thought it would be really nice. One color and then different colors of yellow. So I have my fabric down, so I am just going to stitch it down and then we'll trim, and then we only have one left. So yay. That's just a little piece. Very nice though.
Sarah J says the weenie dog would love a fruit bed.
Well, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they? They actually like our new couch. So all the hounds like our new couch, which took, how many months did we have to wait, Don? 8 months? 8 or 9 months we had to wait for it. So we're kind of happy it's here. It's nice and comfy, and the hounds are very happy on it.
I'm pretty sure we didn't buy it for them.
I'm pretty sure we didn't buy it for them, no. Nope, pretty sure. Okay, we need to trim this. So let's go back to the desk. And as you can see, we only have one more applique after this. So now this one, even though there's only a little itty bitty part in there, we do need to cut it because it is the green that goes in there. So we want to cut it. I suppose in the bigger sizes it would be much bigger. So
Oh, that's weird.
yeah, it's really.
I thought that was a mistake, but okay.
No, not a mistake. Now remember, I'm cutting out the triangle here, and I want to leave a seam allowance on the side. So I'm going to leave the rest of it, but I am going to trim here because I know there's going to be satin stitches. And this teeny tiny little green bit is probably because I'm doing the smallest size, right? So on the bigger ones or any bigger one, I think it would be a lot better. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, it just seems a little bit small. It's going to overlap a little bit too. So I'm not worried at all. So there we go. And I could have left that a little bit, but that's okay. Just getting into the biddly bits here. Now there's going to be some nice satin stitches. So
she likes the new couch too.
Yes. So I'm just going to turn this so I can get the thin part of my scissors in so I can make better cuts. So I'm just going to be turning it a little bit. Although, like I said, not a big deal. I kind of like these colors. What do you think, Don?
I think it's a good match.
I really wasn't sure, but I think I'm still stuck on doing it all one color. I'll have to see how this turns out. I'm really fond of this gold orangey color. And it kind of looks like it would be a good pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. Now we have one more color left, and that's at the top. So let's get rid of our thread. Whoops. Get rid of it. Hello. There we go. Oh my goodness. And let's go back to the machine. Very nice. And we are going to do the last placement line. And
Remove your
after this,
fuzzies.
it's all about details. Yes, I'll remove my fuzzies.
They'll drive everyone nuts.
I know, I fixed the thread. So you see, it's a little outside, so I think it'll make enough of a difference. We have to leave a seam allowance at the top, anyways. So maybe I'll do this a bit bigger. I don't know. I quite like this, though.
Lynn might be a little upset that there's no hot pink pineapple.
Have you ever seen a hot pink pineapple? Not that that ever matters. I'll have to do, Lynn, there's a couple of them that are hot pink, and they are super de-do cute. Guava, what was the other one? Pomegranate. You could do strawberry in a really, really hot pink. You could. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, it's small, but that's okay. Look at the satin stitches next. Okay, let's go back to the desk for our final trim.
So,
And we got to remember the sides and the top. We don't need that much on the top, but we do have to trim this out. And I'm kind of dying to see how it looks. Because I really like this shade of green, kind of a pale green, I guess, not too minty. And it has little black specks in it. And I just, for some reason, really like it. So that's good enough. I could cut this down a little bit. We don't really need, a ton. I guess I don't have to worry about that because it's in the seam. And let's stitch some satin stitches. So back to the machine, Dawn. Bobbin, we're still good. And we are going to do satin stitches at the bottom and at the top here, and then I think it's just green, and then there's some detail work. So because this is the smallest size, it's not going to take too long to do. Might be cool to do reverse as well. Do the yellow where the orange is, and the orange, it's not really orange, it's gold in the middle. That might look good too. There we go. Well, I like the yellow. Very nice. Pineapples are awesome. So, yay! So excited. So the next will be the satin stitches for the green, which I think will look good. So I'm still trying to decide which colors I like better. The yellow is fantastic. Anyways, it all looks good for sure. Yeah, everybody hit the thumbs up if you're watching and enjoying it. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Help me reach my goal of 100,000 subscribers. We have lots going on. Tomorrow is Mug Rug Monday, and the mug rug is B as in the BEE, thoughtful, and it's really cute. So that'll be fun. And we have podcasts, and we have digitizing classes. There's just so much going on. So, yes. And if you're new, let us know in the chat. Everyone would be happy to welcome you. And if you get a chance, head on over to OML Embroidery University. That's where all the action is. That's where we decide on things. That's where you get reminders and links. And if you have questions, that is the place to be. It's a lot of fun. Looks almost like a candy corn. Very nummy. It kind of does look like a candy corn. I haven't decided if I like my colors yet. It's close to what Anita Goodesign had, but Sarah says hashtag Mug Rug Monday. Yeah, it almost Mug Rug Monday. It's our happy time. I picked Monday because everybody's kind of blah on Monday, and I thought a mug rug would cheer everyone up. So You know. Yeah, it kind of does. It kind of does. It also looks like a pineapple. So I'm okay with it. When we do the little details in the middle, I can't wait to see the green and then the details. I think that'll be a okay. I've got my next colors ready. So the next is green. So I'm going to change that thread soon as he's done his dance. Pull the thread out in the direction that it normally goes. Don't forget that. And I'm going to put the gorgeous minty, but not too minty, green on. And we'll see how this looks. And there we go. Threading, just threading. I need to do my nails. Time for a color change.
Nail time.
Nail time. Not today. I'm tired today. Let's go with the green. Let's go green. Yeah, I'm a bit tired today for some reason. I think this is gonna look great. It does look like a pineapple. It does. And I think when you put the pieces together, why am I wanting pizza right now? I have no idea. Maybe because Don wants a pizza bag. I don't know if he wants it, but I think he's gonna get it. Right, Don?
Yep.
Pizza bag? Maybe. Pineapple and ham pizza. The dark fabric looks like pizza crust. Well, yeah. What's it called? Anita's Slice. There's a whole design that has pizza slices. My first time visiting your site. I am new to the embroidery world. This live is very informative. Well, welcome, Beverly. Everyone say welcome to Beverly. If you're just starting out, yep, this is the place to be. I try to explain everything as I go along, what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and I change my mind a lot in the middle and trimming. It's so cool. Okay, so we're gonna do some highlights. I am loving the green, but we don't want green on the inside of our pineapple. So I am gonna be changing that green out. Changing it out for a kind of a pale yellow for these details. This one goes pretty quickly, which is fine. It's the smallest size. They're all, it seems to be applique, but they're nice applique. All right, so pale yellow, you're on. One more thread color change after that. Now, can you guys let me know in the comments, either now or after, or even in the group, if you guys want me to do one more of these, one of the bright hot pink ones, something like that. I think that would be great. So that yellow is beautiful. It is beautiful. And one more after that. These would look good on the patio as cushions too. Yeah, I think that's why Anita Goodesign gave the directions to do a pillow. Uh, so you do the whole thing. It's eight of these to make the pillow, but they give you full step by step sewing instructions on that, which is,
Take your bag and stuff it and make it a pillow. If you want.
it's only half a pillow. Plus,
Oh, well, yeah, true.
I put a zipper in it.
Well, it's easy
So
to pull it out and wash it. Pull the stuffing out and wash it.
no,
No?
no.
Okay.
I may make one. I've never made a pillow before.
That'd be cute.
Yeah, it would be. Maybe I'll make one for Lynn. Something hot pink. So, yes. Welcome, Beverly. I'm new to embroidery also. Yay. Well, thanks for being here, Marissa. Didn't I see you here? Was it yesterday or last week, maybe? Lots of fun to be had with the OML gang. we call ourselves. Everyone chose that as a name, so we made ourselves a logo too. And if you hear us talking about chicken, this, my mother in law got me this for Christmas, and it took me by surprise.
It's the OML chicken.
Yeah, it caught me by surprise, and I looked at her because she watches almost every video. So sometimes I play applique chicken, so the fabric doesn't quite cover it, and I'm risking all. I like to live on the embroidery edge. And like today, I am playing bobbin chicken. So, same sort of thing. I'm risking everything, thinking that my bobbin will hold. I think I'm going to win though, because I'm on my last color change. So, yay.
Yay.
Now I'm putting the bright yellow back in because we're doing the other part of the highlight. So, a quick thread, and there we go. And let's get that stitching. Oh, the news of the day. I found, or you didn't change cameras.
I did.
I was already done with my hands in front of it. Um, I found on Amazon.ca the big hoop for magnetic hoop by Dime, and it was a decent price, and I got it. There was only one left. So that means that there's going to be a lot more quilting videos going on, because now I have the big hoop. You have to say like 4 bigs for that hoop because it's big. And I'm hoping that the magnetic one is a little easier to maneuver to use, because the other one was kind of hard. The real problem with that shaped hoop, the big long oval, is that the sides aren't very tight on it, so you get some slippage. So I think the magnetic one will help out a little bit more and make it easier. So I get it in a couple of weeks. So yay! I'm so happy. The quilting yesterday was so much fun. My little tumbler design looks fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And it was so easy to do, the placement and everything. Congratulations on the hoop. It's one of those things I didn't have the money to buy, because I mean, they're not $5, they're worth every penny. I didn't have the money to buy, but I really wanted the hoop, and there was only one left, and it seemed kind of fate, or that's what I told Don, and he said, buy it. Beverly says, what does OML mean? Okay, you see our actual logo is a little wiener dog. I love wiener dogs, and I had 3. It's up in the corner?
Yeah, well, it will be in a second.
It will be in a second. Don's going to put it up. I had 3 wiener dogs, so I had chosen the first 2 names when I was a kid because I think I'm funny, and I called them Oscar and Maya. And then we got another one that was kind of by accident, but she was the sweetest thing. And her name was Lena. So they were Oscar, Maya, Lena Wieners. So, yes, there you go. That's what OML stands for. My babies. They've all gone over the Rainbow Bridge now, but we do have Odie, and we have 2 rescue hounds who are absolutely delightful dogs. So, yes, that's what OML stands for, and that's why we have a dash hound, a little weenie dog. His name is Cheeky or Chuck. I can't remember which one is. I think it's Cheeky because he has a cheeky good look. So, you had to do it. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I know. Oscar, Maya, and Lena. That's it. That's it. So I thought the third one, like I had Oscar, it's Oscar Mayer wieners, and Maya was a girl, and I got Maya first. So I was like Meyer, Maya. I can get away with that. The third name is that was harder. That was really hard to do, but I thought Lena sounded a lot like Weena, so I kind of let it go. And my children grew up singing the Oscar Mayer Wiener song. Not that they ever ate hot dogs, but there it is. Hey, look, guess what? Happy music.
No.
Yeah, it needs to be rock and roll still. All right, back to the desk. So, I am not sure how much I like this. It does look like a popsicle like this. It does.
Kind of does, yeah.
Where you can't mistake the orange for it. You know what? Next time,
You make it reversed, maybe?
maybe. You know what?
Or
Maybe.
darker in the middle?
Yep.
Maybe.
Or all one color with the bright yellow stitching. Yeah, maybe reversed. You guys can let me know. That was fast. Yeah, it's the smallest size, which is a great size to test out instead of making a big, huge one and wasting fabric. You just have the small one and it doesn't take much of your time, but you can see how it looks. So, I mean, it's good. It's good, but I don't know if I like it or not. So, I am going to do another one and I am gonna swap the colors and see how that looks. And then I'm gonna do one more with just this color and the green. So just one piece with the bright yellow. And I think that'll look better. I think that was my initial idea and I think it'll look better. Although this is super cute, and as you guys saw, super fast to do. If you liked what you came up with, all you have to do is 7 more and then get sewing. So, really happy with my bag. I really honestly think it's the cutest thing ever and fully lined and really nice and pretty well done. So, all right, I'm going to keep playing with my pineapple. You guys, if you have the design set, see what you can come up with. I find this a little bit um hard for the colors. Someone said the solid yellow needs to be lighter. Maybe that's it. I don't have anything lighter. Maybe that's the problem. There's too much of a difference between the two.
Could be.
My best guess is going to be one color through, which I don't know. You guys play around with it. If you have the design set, play around with it. I think I'm going to go with these two colors, and I think they look spectacular together and kind of play around with it. Hey, it doesn't work out the first time all the time, so sometimes it takes a couple of tries, but that's what I do. Try it. I'm going to see what Beatrice thinks. There's a chance that Beatrice will say, "Oh my god, I love it," and then I'll just do it if she loves it. But my first instinct was all one color of this gold orangey kind of fabric. By the way, the orange was all done in Halloween fabric that I got from Missouri Star. And I thought that was pretty cool. So did Sam. So yeah, I'm gonna play around with it. You guys play around with it too, and post your pictures in OML Embroidery University, and we'll see what looks really good. See what we can come up with. I will do the other ones and post them too, like a side by side, and we'll figure it out. So, thanks for joining us, especially the new people. Thanks. Make sure you head on over and join the group. That's where all the fun is, too. And tomorrow we have Mug Rug Monday, and that is always a fun sew along. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you liked this video. I hope you guys can help me come up with a better color scheme for this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
I don't think pineapples are this color. Do you think it's this color?